Imagine living a glamorous, fiercely independent life as a high society half-Fae party girl in a high-tech magical metropolis, only to have your entire world violently shattered when a demonic, blood-soaked massacre claims the lives of your absolute best friends. And 2 years later, you are dragged out of your self-destructive grief and forced into a high-stakes investigation alongside an arrogant, heavily tattooed fallen angel who hates your guts but is legally bound to act as your personal bodyguard. This is the breathlessly high-octane, deeply transformative, and utterly mind-blowing reality that engulfs Bryce Quinlan in Sarah J. Maas's monumental urban fantasy masterpiece, House of Earth and Blood, the blockbuster first installment of the Crescent City series that functions as an absolute triumph of found family, deep-seated trauma recovery, and universe-shattering lore. Bryce has spent 24 months hiding behind a heavily armored psychological shield of apathy, completely haunted by the unsolved murder of her pack sister, Danica Fendir. Enter Hunt Athalar, the infamous Shadow of Death, a notorious, battle-scarred angel assassin enslaved by the city's ruthless archangels, who has spent centuries under a suffocating leash of military discipline. When a series of copycat ritualistic slayings plunges Lunatheans into a high-intensity panic, the immortal rulers issue a strict, zero-tolerance ultimatum. Bryce and Hunt must team up to solve the mystery. What starts as a strictly structured, bitter war of words between two polar opposites rapidly transforms into an explosive, deeply protective alliance as they navigate corporate espionage, subterranean rebel factions, and high society political chess. The emotional stakes skyrocket from quiet domestic tension to pure, heart-pounding survival when an ancient, world-ending magical artifact is unleashed, forcing Bryce to shed her party girl armor and unlock her own hidden world-shattering heritage. Maas masterfully weaves an exceptionally nuanced, fast-paced narrative that effortlessly layers laugh-out-loud collegiate-style banter over staggering grief and absolute soul-deep pining. The audiobook format breathes a thrumming, conversational life into this epic tale, capturing every low, possessive growl from Hunt and every sharp, defiant retort from Bryce. It is a triumphant, pulse-pounding celebration of loyalty and love that culminates in one of the most unforgettable, badass final acts in contemporary fantasy history, proving that even when the dark forces of the world attempt to stomp you into the dirt, a single, unyielding spark can stand alone against the gates of hell.